Hey guys, in this week's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to create your own freebie. Generally, whenever you have a video or you're sharing different products and things online, a lot of times people want to know, okay, well, how did you get it? Where did you get it from? And all the details. And so the easiest way to do that is to create a freebie that you give away to your audience so that they can easily reference and find all of these products and items. And the flip side of that coin is you're also building your email list. And we all know in this day and age how important it is to build our email list. Like if for tomorrow, whatever reason, whatever platform that you are currently using and on all the time just decides, hey, I'm shutting down for like 2 hours today, like Facebook did a couple of years back, and it just really threw everybody for a loop. And so you're not really in a panic because you're going to be able to pivot a lot quicker and still stay in touch with your audience because you have taken the time to collect their email address. And the reason why they're going to give you their email address is because it's generally really important information that you've taken the time to research and find and really test and trial out. And so that can be very helpful for someone in your industry or in your niche that needs some of the same and similar products that you currently use. So that's what today's video is going to be all about, so stay tuned. So in this part of the video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set up a freebie that you're creating with all of your affiliate links and things that you're currently using, services, products, and what have you. So to get started, I want to show you what ideally you're going to be creating, and then I'll go over to the template so that way we can kind of start working from it and filling it in. This right here is an example of my freebie template that I provide, and it gives everybody everything that I use. And the reason why this is going to be so helpful for somebody that is into videos and having to use video for their business these days, it's one of the hardest things is one, figuring out what do you need to help you film easily on the go, what do you need when you're filming in your office, and what works best for all these different types of situations. And when somebody's already got a guide put together with all of that information, it's just going to make it so much easier to say, hey, yeah, I'll definitely give you my email address for that information, because you basically vetted all of these products and you know what you're suggesting you are using, and people can see that you're using it because you can see it in their background or you can see it in their videos and what have you. So putting together a freebie like this is definitely a time saver for somebody who is, trying to build their business, and video may not be their first and foremost thing that they're concentrating on, but they're just trying to get maybe some stories or some reels filmed and, get a little traction that way in their business. And so this right here is why I created this personal freebie for myself, is because I know a lot of people in my audience, they are dealing with trying to create videos and then also create shorts and all the different things. And you kind of need to know what it takes to, film with all of this with, but also if you're needing like a filming set and how to do that kind of on a dime and as like inexpensively as possible, this would be a really great guide for you to grab, because it's really got a lot of different things that you can pull from, kind of take ideas from, and just kind of tweak it and make it your own. So this is an example of what we're going to be creating. And so I actually have a template that I will include at the bottom in the descriptions tab below for you to grab if you really like this one and you don't want to have to build one from scratch, because it does take a lot of time and effort to build it from scratch. And so that's what this one will be all about, is just showing you how to basically start from scratch. And as you see here, I've kind of got it all built out, laid out. Now all you need to do is plug in your products and the links to your products. And so that is the really big portion of this video, is one, showing you where to go and grab your products from, and then also how to link and plug in those products to the click here link. So all you got to do now is say, okay, what is the first product that I would like to share with my audience? What is something that you're currently using in your office? It doesn't have to just be related to filming equipment. It could be whatever the description of your guide is about. That's kind of what you want to include in this freebie. So just to make this really super simple and easy for myself, if I was going to create a guide for filming equipment, here's what I would do. So I would change the name, just double click where it says freebie guide, delete that, and just put my filming must-haves. And so now we're going to go find product number 1. So what we need to do is hit the plus button over here if you're on a Mac, and just basically open up another window. And then now we're going to go over to Amazon.com, because a lot of things that I get is from Amazon. And so say the Joby Gorilla Pod, is a product that I'm going to suggest. And so all I need to do is come down here and find the one that I currently use, click it. And so now it brings up the Joby Gorilla Pod. And as you can see, I purchased this in February 3rd, 2022. And the way I'm going to grab I need to grab a few different things from this page. So one, I'm going to click on the picture, and I'm going to actually right click it once it pops up and put save image as, and then now this is going to save to my desktop, and I'm just going to name it And okay, so we've got that. So now we can click outside of there. But now here comes the important part. We need to grab our affiliate link. And after you get your Amazon affiliate account set up, they will more than likely prompt you to install this bar across the top, the Amazon Associates Site Stripe bar, because they know that you've got to have this bar and this add-on to basically get your links. And so to get a link, you're just going to hit under get link, you're just going to come here and hit text. And now I just always keep it on the short link, and then since it's already highlighted, I copy it. And so now what we're going to do is come right back over here to our freebie that we are creating, and then you're going to come over here to the uploads tab on the left hand menu bar, and now you're going to select upload. You're going to upload the Gorilla Joby Pod just like that. And then once this uploads, now we're going to bring it over here, and I'm going to just blow this up a little bit just so it's easier for you to kind of see. And now we're going to shrink this picture down so that it fits in this little area where we're going to basically have it homed at. And so now this looks great and fine, but you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a white background behind it because that's, you know, what was in the picture. So if you have the pro version of Canva, you can go to edit image and you can go to BG remover, and it's now going to remove that background. And so that's one of the things that I do love about the Canva paid version is you do get access to a lot more graphics, a lot more pictures, and a lot more capabilities as to what it'll allow you to do. And you don't have or some type of app to use a workaround to remove the background from pictures. And if you're like me and you're creating freebies like all the time, because there's several different things that you're going to need to create freebies for, this is going to be, it's going to save you time and energy at the end of the day. So it is worth the $12 a month that I pay for it for just that alone. And so now I'm just going to hit apply, and so that's going to apply that to that product. So now instead of this saying product number 1, I'm just going to entitle this Joby Gorilla Pod. Okay, and if it's kind of long, you can pull it with this bar at the end. As you see here, when you pull it, it either shrinks it down to where it's 2 lines, or now if you pull it all the way, it's 1. Pull this to the center till you see those dotted crossed purple lines, and that lets you know that that is center. Now, another thing that I love to do is also embed a link into the image. So to embed a link into the image, all you need to do is make sure it's selected, and to know that it's selected, this purple rectangle box that you see around it, the outline, that's letting you know that that is what is selected. And so you're going to come right here to this little link icon, and then now paste. You're going to just paste that in there and just click out. So now the link has been added, and as you see, it's popped up a note here that lets you know, hey, I've added your link. And then now what we're going to do is come right here to the click here button, and we're also going to link it there as well. So just like you did copy paste, you're going to just paste right here your link, and there you go, you see your links there. Now say for example, if these are not your brand colors, that's totally cool and fine. You can actually, you see how this, when I click on this button, the click here button, these 3 little blocks up top in the left corner, it actually gives you the option to click there and change the color to like whatever color you would want. So say like I wanted it yellow, I could change it to yellow. And so you have a lot of versatility with just being able to change those colors, and so that they match and they're more on brand with your brand. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of change this back, and anytime you do something and you want to change it back, you can just keep hitting the undo button up here, and it'll undo each task that you did and bring you back to where you started at. Same here, if you want to like redo what you did, like turn it back yellow, you just hit this redo button here, and to undo it, you just hit this back arrow. And so that's like how we got our first product. Now let's say I wanted to add in my second product. So again, I'm going to go right over here to Amazon.com, and let's see if we can find Blue Yeti microphone. Ooh, looks like they're on sale too right now. That's always a good thing. And so now I'm going to click the one that I have and that I am using. I have the white one. And so now it looks like I purchased this in June, on June 11th, 2021. And y'all just keep this in mind. If you're watching this right now, like close to the time that I'll be releasing this video. And so just know that this is on sale. And if you're looking to basically add one of these to your filming set, this is definitely a good price. This is generally the lowest price that I ever see the Blue Yeti microphone go for. So just a little side note there. So now what I need to do is click on the picture. I need to do a right click, save image as, and then now Blue Yeti Mike, and we're just gonna, as few words as possible is what I go with there. And then now what I need to do is scroll all the way back to the top, come up here to the site stripe bar, and go to text. And as you see, the link, the affiliate link is highlighted. So now I'm just gonna right click, copy, and then now I'm just gonna take this over to my page. And now I gotta first upload the picture. So here's the microphone. So now we're gonna just upload it. And then once it's uploaded, all we need to do is kind of shrink it down to size. To pull things down to the right size is you just start from the corners and you basically, you know, just pull in, and then that'll help to pull that product down to a normal size. And so whenever you see those purple lines that are dotted and they connect horizontally and then vertically, and they're like right there in the center, that lets you know, okay, this picture here is center. So I'm going to need to center that click here button. So this can, you know, you may have to shift a few things here and there just to make sure it lines up and it looks and flows really nicely. Now, since this is still selected, I'm just going to come right here to edit, and then I'm just going to come to BG Remover, let it do its thing, and remove the background. And then ta-da, there you go. So now, of course, I'm going to add the link here because a lot of times if people are saving this as a PDF on their computer, they can come back to it and they're going to be looking through that on their phone, and then they can easily click either the picture or the click here link. And so now what I'm going to do is click on the click here link, come up here to the link icon, right, you know, click inside of here and then right click and paste. And so that is going to basically paste the link in there, and it lets you know, hey, link's been added when that little note pops up. We'll do one more just for good measure. And so now what we're going to do is come right back over here to Amazon, and let's search for Lee Winter wireless microphone for iPhones. Okay, and let's see what we can come up with. I have recently purchased this. They may have just recently also updated. There's a lot of different options here, so you just got to find the one that you're looking for. Okay, maybe this one's it. No, that one's not it. This is the other way that you can find things that you've purchased and you maybe can't find in the just doing a general search. You can come to your orders, which is right here on a desktop, your returns and orders, and then this is the little search bar that you can search in. There we go. And so I'm just going to click that link, and right here is basically the one I have. It looks like that they're no longer doing the wireless mic with the one transmitter. It looks like this is the new one. And so this is the one that I got. Now this one's a little bit bigger, and it actually comes with 2 microphones plus 1 transmitter here. The one I have, it's actually just 1 transmitter and 1 microphone. So just, you know, kind of keep that in mind. But nonetheless, I'm going to click on this picture because say this is the one I wanted. I'm going to just save here, and Lee Winter mic, okay, and then now I'm going to save. That's going to go to my desktop, and then now again I'm going to come right up here to the site stripe menu bar, hit the text area, right click this link because it's already highlighted for me, and now I'm going to come right back over to my freebie where I'm kind of creating this and uploading all of this. Click that picture and upload it of the wireless microphone. And then now that it's clicked and brought in over here, now I'm just going to size this guy down just so I can kind of work with him a little easier, fit him into the areas I need him to fit. And that right there with the purple lines, dotted lines, like I said, they're crossed. That lets me know it's center. So we're good. And then this right here, let's see if we can get, there we go, a center bar. There we are. Now let's re-click on this image, and we're going to go to edit image, and then we're going to go to BG Remover, and that's going to remove the background again. I just like removing the backgrounds because it just makes it look so clean and crisp, and it's just a visual preference of mine, but you don't necessarily have to do that. I just think it makes it look nicer and cleaner. And so now we'll just hit apply, and then ta-da, we've got the background removed and everything is set in place. So now I just need to come here to the link icon, paste my link inside of there once I click, and then just click outside of there, and then ta-da, the link has been added as we see here. Do the same here with the click here button, come to the link, and then click inside of there, and then right click and paste, and then ta-da, there you go, links added. And you're just going to keep doing this all the way down. You know, if you have 1 page or 2 pages or 3 pages, you're just going to do that until the end. Now, if you also have a video that you could send them to and watch and link here at the end, even better, because that's like even more free content out of this one freebie that you just gave them. And so they're definitely going to love getting freebies from you because you generally, you know, you're packing it with information and very helpful information, and it's not just a lot of fluff. And so the reason a freebie or a guide or anything of that nature is so valuable to your audience is because this is generally things that they use and they need for their business. But a lot of times when they're just getting started with something, they don't know what exactly it's called. They don't know what they need for their type of filming situation and their setup. And then like just getting the verbiage down is like half the battle. And then deciding, okay, well, will this work with my computer and with my type of setup that I've got going on? It just really covers all of that. Also, if you're including like vendors or services or other things of that nature too that you use, so like Canva, I use Canva and I can kind of show you little tricks around it and how to just easily kind of get in here and get done what you want to get done. That is gold for people, because I can tell you when I first started using Canva, I had no idea how to use it. Like I was so ticked off every time I tried to use it. It just made me mad. But I remember I took this one course and this one course made all the difference in the world. And I actually created a freebie from that training that I actually won because I actually created the best freebie. They thought I'd actually paid someone to make that freebie for me, and I didn't. It was totally my creation. So that's one of the cool things about having someone really just walk you through and show you, okay, this is what you do here, this is how you do this, and blah, blah, blah. And so if you do want to see the full breakdown of how you would put together, say like a freebie like this, be sure to watch the video that's going to be at the end of this video on your screen. And that will be a deep dive in one, how to create a freebie from scratch, but also how to kind of navigate around inside of Canva to do that with, especially, you know, if you're not really Canva savvy and you just get so frustrated with trying to create things like this. I totally get your pain, and I can tell you that video will be very helpful to you, because in this day and age, we have to really be able to create graphics on demand. And that's one of the great things about Canva that I absolutely love. So definitely check that video out at the end. Okay, so say for instance, if we were done with this document and we had all of our links and our pictures and everything put in here the way we wanted it to look, and you know, we were finished with it, and now we wanted to share it, say for instance, and you know, get it onto our computer, all you need to do is go to this button up here in the top right hand corner that says share, and you're going to click that. You're going to come down here to where it says download. Click that, and right here it's going to be the last option saved of what you did whenever you were sharing or saving or downloading a graphic. And so right here it's under PNG. We just need to change that, and we want to actually change that to PDF for printing. There's two different PDF formats, so depending on how you're going to be sharing this document, whether it's going to be digitally or if it's going to be where you're going to first send it to them digitally and then they're going to print it, you could have that option as well. But this one that it says PDF standard is best for just emailing and working more virtually. However, I do the PDF printing one, it just seems like it looks prettier and looks better whenever I use that one. And a lot of times I do print this out just so I have a copy and I know what I have, kind of thing. And so anyways, I'm just going to select download, and that is going to download that PDF that we just created. Now you can also download this, and so right here up the top it says copy of freebie with links. Click that. That's basically the name of the document, just because that's what it, you know, that was the name of it just because we were working on it. And so ta-da, here is the freebie that you created with your links. And so just to check and make sure that this is going to go where we want it to, as you see whenever I'm hovering over this, you can see that there's an Amazon link to it, and then down here you can see the same thing. So this is one way to check that all of your links are, you know, plugged in. And what I'll do is I'll just click one of them just for good measure to make sure that there's no issues of getting over here to Amazon and getting to the link that I'm providing in this freebie. And so to go back to the PDF, you're just going to come back over here to Adobe, and that's generally where Acrobat is, where most of your PDFs are going to just naturally open up on your computer, especially if you're Mac. And so I just wanted to be sure I showed you that. Also, to save this to your computer, you just want to come up here to File, Save As. And then now you can select the destination of where you want this to go. I'm going to put to my desktop. Now hit save, and that's going to save to my desktop, and for me to be able to grab it and upload it to some place like Google Drive, where you can then take that link from Google Drive and share it with people that you're wanting to share it with. However, I would not just share that link without somebody giving you your email address, because you have taken a lot of time and energy to put together that freebie, and you definitely want it to pay off for you in the long run. So I would definitely go about setting up a landing page, and then at that point copying and pasting the link from your Google Drive into that landing page. And if you want to know more about landing pages, I have a ton of videos so that you can kind of dig through that and watch those videos and see how to basically create a landing page, and then how to get it up and going and running.
And if you like this video, be sure to check out the video that is currently on your screen now. This is where I do a deep dive and show you exactly how to set up a freebie from scratch, all from inside of Canva. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.
later. Bye.